We actually have the
Yes,
video.
I understand that.
The package, the story that you did, one of the first stories you did when you covered.
Right. This is
Melanie
probably the first or second story I did.
Really, like
at
right
Fox
at
10.
Okay.
Yeah, I was hired in August of '93, and this was September of '93. So it was one of the first stories I did. And again, at the time, nobody knew. The police knew that they were connecting these two cases, but they would not tell us that. So that'll explain my tag on the set with then anchor Clarence Scott.
Okay, cool. So let me just get that ready and share that with everyone now.
And as John Hogue tells us, so does life, even at the very site of the gruesome find.
Even after sunset, the bikers and joggers keep rolling along. Some of them unaware that the body of a murdered teen was found here. Many who travel this path, though, come prepared.
Sometimes I do end up riding this path at night. I ride with my mace and usually a chain in my hand because I don't really trust anybody out here, no matter what time of the day or night.
Although this bike path near Metro Center is well traveled, after about 7 o'clock, it's no place to be. Just to give you an idea, it is total darkness out here.
Well, I don't wear it during the day. Obviously, at night, sure, there's a concern, but we always ride during the day, and I've been down here at night, and there's nothing on this place at night.
Many who use this bike path remember another murder in this area a year ago. 22-year-old Angela Brasso went on a bike ride and was murdered. Her killer never found. It's causing some uneasiness.
It's kind of strange in the same place. What did they do with the case on Angela? I mean, what happened there? And now this has happened again in the same area.
Now, Phoenix police acknowledge there are some similarities between the Brasso and Bernas murders. It is something they are certainly looking at tonight, but at this point, they do not believe the two were the work of the same killer.
John, there was also some word that other women have been attacked in that area.
Yeah, Claren, there was some word, and they are looking for people who may have come across the suspect in this case. They don't have a suspect, but someone who may have been in the area. It's possible that a woman was riding in that area or someone encountered the person and got away, and they're looking for people who might know something.
They'd like to hear from them.
You bet.
Thank you, John.
Okay.
Wow.
Long time ago. Yeah, that's going back in the files. Again, these are stories that, you cover them and people think we don't have feelings about this stuff, but this is one of those that stuck with me. And it's just such a tragedy. This girl was in high school at Arcadia, takes a bike ride and never comes home. And Angela Brasso, the same situation. And you feel for the families and you just, your heart aches for them. It's tough. It's really tough. And to see that maybe there's some resolution here, man, I mean, that's a powerful, powerful thing.
Right. And I feel like we're just going to learn more and more information as the days go by.
Well, one of the things that happened last night, and there's a picture of it somewhere, they took a bike out of this Bryan Patrick Miller, the suspects.
We do have a video from that from last night.
There are a couple of bicycles that were missing in connection with these crimes, the one belonging to Angela Brasso and one belonging to Melanie Bernas. And that would be powerful information.
Right, if those are the bikes. I mean, what are the odds that there are old bikes that happen to be in this shed where this man lives?
Well, they went somewhere.
Right, and
they went
we
somewhere,
never found the bikes.
And is there a thought that the killer kept them as a trophy?
Right.
So, I mean, it's as gruesome as it gets. And this again, before the baseline killer case, and so you can imagine the city was really freaked out by these killings.
Right.
Not only the killings and two young girls in the prime and just beginning their lives, but then to have one of them savagely beheaded and the other mutilated, people were like, what is going on here? So as we look at some of the video from this.
Right.
So it's one of those crimes that shocked the community. I'm sure a lot of people who've lived here a long time remember this. You won't forget it. I certainly didn't.
Right. Well, I know we're going to have updates on this.
We will.
As we get that information. John, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, it's, you hope, as in all of these cases, that if this is a guy great work to the Phoenix Police Department.
Absolutely.
Great work.
And it was great to have your perspective as well, you know, having covered it back then, and then, you know, even being able to watch your coverage from then. And you, you know, you making that comment, obviously, like you said, the police were not going to link the two.
No, not at the time.
That's something that, you know, you speculated.
No, we knew.
Like day
at the
2
time,
of your
we knew. I mean, everybody was asking, like, come on, you've got 2 young girls on bicycles in the same area.
Absolutely.
Up there on I-17, you know, up near Metro Center, come on. They've got to be connected somehow. But Phoenix PD didn't want to go there at the time. They had their reasons. I understand it.
All right, John. Well,
Thank
thanks
you.
for joining me. I'm going to tell our
Good to
viewers